Welcome into another video where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using inside of your zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss out future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And I stream everything from Black Ops 6 all the way through to custom zombie maps, and would generally love to see a bunch of you pop into streams, as I'm working really hard on a long-term goal, which is Twitch partner for this year. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving in and checking out a review of a weapon from a comment suggestion, which is something I truly enjoy. But before we do that, Treyarch released this brand new teaser image for our next map, The Mansion. And are you kidding me? If there's going to be a T-Rex boss fight, I'm about to lose my shit. Just saying. That is absolutely insane. So cool looking. Also, inside of the Grand Foyer, we have Juggernog perk machine is there. So that's really cool, and I'm super excited for this map. Looking forward to it. Now in today's video, we're going to be doing a weapon suggestion, and that was from this person here who suggested I run the AMES-85. So in today's video, that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to be taking the AMES-85 assault rifle to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 zombies. We're going to run it through the Tombs Easter egg and take it through the weapon leveling as we go, so that you have a really good feel by the end of the video on whether or not this is a weapon that can fit your playstyle and something that can be a viable option for you to be bringing inside of your Black Ops 6 zombies games. Now, speaking of Black Ops 6 zombie games, if you're looking for people to run through Easter eggs, camel grind, or knock out challenges, then feel free to join the amazing Zhordecommunity Discord. I am building a community based on players helping other players. You can find the link to join down below in the description. So without further ado, let's dive into the AMES-85 review video today. Welcome into today's video. I genuinely appreciate the support, so thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're looking at the AMES-85 assault rifle in that beautiful dark matter multiplayer camo, which absolutely looks amazing. And the blueprint we have today is the Plague Doctor blueprint on the AMES. And this comes in at 120 crit damage. Wait, we have our Clover Craze event. What am I supposed to do with this? I can't seem to pick it up. Maybe it's too high. I gotta jump higher to get it. Not sure. Maybe we gotta shoot. Oh, okay. We gotta shoot it. And then it drops us clovers. All right. Cool. So the Clover event is live, and we'll see if we can't finish up that event today in this run, if we're lucky, hopefully. But 120 off the rip with the AMES-85 is definitely some decent damage because it's got a pretty good fire rate. So let's bump this up now to green rarity and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at when we push this to green. So that takes it to 180 on a crit shot at green rarity, which is pretty decent damage for sure. Not up there with the Model L as far as damage numbers this early in a match, but definitely something that's a viable option, I feel, with the amount of fire rate that this weapon has. So now we've got enough salvage to take this to blue rarity, and let's see what numbers we're looking at here. 240 at blue. Okay, that's some good numbers. Yep, 239, a little bit of a range there, or maybe that was below the headshot, I'm not sure. But let's see, yeah, we're at solid 240s on crit shots at just blue rarity. So let's dive into the Dark Ether, shoot the 5 rotating rocks in the sky. That's 3, 4, no, that's 4. Where's the 5th? Where's the 5th one? Come on, I'm gonna run out of time. Ah, got it. All right, so blue, pack 1. What is the damage numbers? 488. Okay, that's not so bad. Picking up my clovers. We got cryo freeze on there now. More clovers. Oh, we've got one part of the event done. There we go. Nice, nice. Gotta like that. Don't forget, if you see your Clover Craze character somewhere in your maps, don't forget to shoot him, because he will be dropping a ton of the clovers for you to pick up to complete the event. So now in the Speed Cola room, if you don't know, if you come in here with either a Molotov or Napalm burst on your weapon and you shoot these 6 cauldrons or light them with your Molotov, you get a free perk from doing this side Easter egg. So let's see what kind of free perk we're going to be getting today. Hopefully we get a good one. I like to do this nice and early and see if I can't get lucky and, you know, maybe get Jug or Vulture's Aid is really awesome for the salvage. That would be amazing. So let's go ahead and see what we get. I mean, it's free. There's that. All right, it's time to push through some Easter egg stuff. We're going to need to get the staff, so let's handle our shock mimic there without much problems at blue pack 1. And then we need to go and get the staff head and the stick bit of it, as Archibald loves to say. So mow down some zombies, get a bit of the crowd control before we go ahead and shoot our symbols and progress through another part of the brand new event, which is awesome. So we have to come over to the death perception side, shoot this puzzle, which is 1 through 8, complete the lockdown here, and then pick up our ice staff stick bit of it, as Archibald says. And my favorite part is definitely how excited he gets as you're picking up parts for the ice staff. I think it's absolutely hilarious. All right, so before we do the Deadshot side lockdown for the ice staff head, we're going to bump this up to purple rarity pack 1, and that takes us to 732 on a crit shot, which is some pretty remarkable damage at only pack 1 epic. All right, so here's me trying to figure out the order that I need to continue at. All right, let's go ahead and finish off this, and then we can finish off this lockdown on the Deadshot daiquiri side and pick up our ice staff head. There we go, ice staff head. We are all set and ready to do the ice staff defense, which I'm going to show you guys in full so that this gives you an opportunity to get a really good idea of how this weapon handles, you know, crazy situations, and the ice staff defense, which can be very tricky to do as a solo player. There's just an absolute ton of everything in the area. Now, when I do this solo, typically I like to run Tesla Storm. I like to make sure it is fully charged. I like to make sure I have 2 decoys ready to go, and I like to make sure I have Molotovs ready to go so that I can throw them on the ice staff, which will help protect it from some of the zombies that are coming to destroy it. Another thing that you're seeing me do right there is use PhD slider to slide into the zombies that may be coming close to the ice staff or damaging it in case I need to be reloading or what have you. PhD slider definitely helps out in this situation. You can see here I pop my Tesla Storm right when I'm at the ice staff because it literally electrocutes just about everything in the area, which is absolutely amazing. Dropped a decoy to get rid of some of the crowd control to push them away. Popped off my second decoy there to make sure we get the crowd control away. Trying to focus in on the parasites because they can really cause a problem. And there we go. That's the ice staff defense step done, which was honestly not too difficult today with this Ames. Awesome. Great weapon suggestion, by the way, as we push through another one of these event milestones. Holy smokes. We might just finish this event, this run. Are you kidding? 1 game and we're done the brand new event? I don't know. Maybe. So now the next thing I wanted to show you guys is the Escort, as of course the Escort lets you see how this handles elites. We've got Shock Mimic, 2 Doppelgas, and an Amalgam at the end of it, and I was having 0 issues whatsoever taking care of this Escort using the AMES-85. So I'm just going to let the footage roll here for a little bit so you can see how this weapon handles everything and make up your mind on whether or not it's going to be a viable option that fits the way you play Black Ops 6 Zombies. The nice thing about this build I have for you today, so stick through the whole video for that, is this shoots pretty darn close to laser straight, which is absolutely amazing to see. And one of the big reasons why I really like this weapon, I mean, we just lasered that Amalgam at the end of this Escort step without any issues at all. Also, I did not run out of ammo on this weapon doing the escort step, which is something I usually do right about here. I'm having to switch to the ice staff as I'm out of ammo, but not with this AMES-85 today. I was definitely able to complete that escort step without a problem, which is awesome because now we have our fully upgraded ice staff, which is definitely what we need to be able to progress this Easter egg and push us into the boss fight to see how the AMES-85 handles that sentinel artifact. And as you run through the map, you will find your clover craze character around. Just make sure you're shooting that and picking up all the clovers, as it can help you complete the event. We're almost done. Holy smokes, you need 1,800 total. That's already 1,100 that we've got in this match. That's nuts. So now we've gone ahead and finished the Easter egg right there. Round 16, Easter egg is complete. Definitely enjoying using this AMES-85. Thank you so much for the weapon suggestion, and keep them coming. If you'd like to see something tested, let me know and drop it in the comments section, and I'll do my very best to get to it. So now, the only thing left to do is to, of course, push this up to maximum damage output. So we're going to throw a decoy, we're going to pop temporal gift, and we're going to use the double points side Easter egg here on round 16 to accumulate an absolute boatload of points using double points and temporal gift. As you can see right here, I'm definitely going to be generating a ton of essence doing this. And you can see the temporal gift, and then using that double points gives you the nice full minute of double points, which is absolutely amazing. It can really help when you're trying to push up, you know, rarity or damage on your weapons or get perks. This is definitely a good strat and a great way to use that side Easter egg double points to your advantage so that you can maximize the amount of essence you're able to collect with it. Look at the clovers. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. But I mean, like, this AMES is amazing. It just shreds through everything. Look at that. I'm just pushing forward, no problems at all. We're just standing there and dishing out the damage. This is absolutely remarkable. Look at that. No problem. Let's go pick up all of our clovers. Let's go. All right, nice. Now, we do need to get this up to pack 2. But before we do that, we had enough salvage to take it to legendary pack 1. What kind of damage numbers are we looking at? 1127? Let's see. I think I'm seeing solid 1127 for max crit damage. Yeah, 1127 max crit damage at pack 1 legendary. Ooh, we got another double points. Nice. Let's take advantage of that. Let's rip through the rest of these zombies. All right. Hell yeah. Look at all the clovers. Holy smokes. I've got to be almost done this event by now. Are you kidding me? That was a ton of them. All right, let's push this up now to pack 2 legendary and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 2254, 2254, 21. Yeah, 2254 is going to be your consistent crit damage at legendary pack 2. Those are good numbers. We still have pack 3 to go. So looking forward to getting this to maximum damage output to see what kind of numbers we can get to. And this is why I love running Tesla Storm as a solo player. If you have the augment set up to the, when you activate it, it activates a lethal charge around you. It is definitely one of the most strongest augment or field upgrades I feel as a solo player. It just helps so much to get out of sticky situations. If you're stuck, you can go ahead and pop that and you should be good to go. And then here we are getting some more essence for perks, and we managed to finish off the Clover Craze event right there by round 20. Unbelievable. I was not expecting to finish that on this first patch right there. So now we've taken this up to maximum damage output in Black Ops 6 Zombies. We are PAP 3 legendary with Lightman and ammo mod. What are we looking at? 4,509? 4,509 on a crit shot. We do have Deadshot Daiquiri as well, so now let's go ahead and finish up getting the rest of our perks. So there we go. We've got Elemental Pop, and it is time to head to the boss fight with this AMES-85 and see what kind of damage we're going to be able to do in the first half of the boss fight on the Sentinel artifact. So let's take it through to our first damage phase of the boss fight here on the tomb and see what kind of damage numbers are we going to be looking at with this assault rifle AMES-85 against that sentinel artifact. So here we are, first damage phase. Let's see. Okay, yo, that was solid 800 damage, which is a little bit low, I'll be honest. But with the fire rate, that was not a problem at all. So we're going to push through now to the second damage phase of the boss fight here on the tomb and see if we can skip a step with this AMES and crack both the sentinel artifacts. Okay, that's one. We're going to have to reload. Let's see. Are we going to be able to finish this? Okay, yo, heck yeah. That is awesome. Holy crap. So we were able to skip a step of this boss fight using this AMES-85. So definitely a viable option to be running inside of the tomb boss fight. I definitely think if you can skip a step with the weapon inside of this boss fight, it's definitely something that can be a viable option for you to be using. So let's go ahead and shoot our final damage phase of the sentinel artifact in the first half and clear out the artifact in front of the amalgam so that we have one less amalgam to deal with off the beginning. Now you can see there's a bunch of monkey bombs on the ground. Vulturade Picky Eater Augment is definitely the one you want. So we've got our first elite of our second half of the boss fight spawning in, which is going to be our zombie. And let's go ahead and see how quick we can handle the artifact and this sentinel and this zombie here on the second half of this boss fight. Now I know he's almost done right here, so let's go ahead and get ready to shoot that artifact. See how quick we can crack it. Yo, that is decent. That is very decent times. There's a few weapons. I did it again. Don't do this. Don't wait until the second half of the boss fight to switch your field upgrade to Ether Shroud and then have to burn a power keg so that you have an Ether Shroud ready to go. That's 2 days in a row I've done that. See, you got to be better. See, you got to be better. All right, so now we have our Sprinty Doppelgas coming in. We're going to whittle his health down using the ice staff, and then we're going to shred through that sentinel artifact using this AMES-85. So let's just keep our distance because that Doppelgas can blast you with his spike attack, which will stun and cause a ton of damage on you. So you just want to make sure you keep your distance. I wanted to see his health here. I was hoping to kind of train him a little bit because if you can jump up and down on this, he can get stuck in your ice staff blast and take an absolute ton of damage. So you can see here I was trying to do that, and then I got hit by him, and I was like, you know what? It's time to go. Oh, no, we can shoot the artifact. Maybe. I got to drop a charge shot. Switch weapons. Are we going to be able to get it done in time, or is it going to be too late? Ah, that was too late. Took way too long to start shooting that artifact. I had a feeling dropping that other charge shot was probably something I didn't need to do. I probably could have just lasered in on the artifact. As I always say with this boss fight, just be patient. It's no worries. Just be patient. Using our monkey bomb to deal with some of the crowd control. We got another monkey bomb. I'm going to throw it out. I'm not worried about it because I've seen a bunch of them in the loot from the zombies with Picky Eater, so I wasn't too worried about throwing both of them and then being out of monkey bombs. And then make sure you have a charge shot. I noticed there I was on an odd or whatever, a different number than the 3 I need for the charge shot. Pay attention to the middle. As you notice right there, everything had spawned in again. So now instead of worrying about my elite, I'm going to try and focus on crowd control just to make sure that I don't have to worry about getting grabbed by the amalgam, taking damage from one of the other Doppelgas that's in the area. Now I know my health on my elite was low here, so I wanted to kind of slow down a little bit and make sure I drop a charge shot in, activate my Aether Shroud, and there is our Sentinel artifact. Now let's go ahead and see if we can crack that one. This is going to be our second one. Nice. There we go. All right. So that one's cracked this time. So that one took 2. Not a big deal. Definitely notice that this weapon cracks that artifact nice and quick. Like it's if you get to it as soon as you see that artifact with this, you should be able to take it out no problem. So now we are on to our last 2 elites, which is going to be the Shock Mimic and our Amalgam. And I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I have an Ether Shroud ready to go for our Shock Mimic. I have Insta-Kill and Idolize ready to go for the Amalgam. So we are basically ready to complete this boss fight using the AMES-85. Another awesome suggestion, so thank you. And there's one of the monkey bombs that I was talking about from Picky Eater. So I just picked one up and I've got another monkey bomb and we're good. Keeping an eye on my Shock Mimic's health, as I knew he was almost done, and then I noticed I finished him and I just wasn't going to be able to get to that artifact in time to shoot it, so we just kind of left it. And like I said earlier in the video, patience is key in this boss fight. No need to get stressed or start panicking because I didn't get a chance to crack that artifact right there. It's just continue to dish out the crowd control, keep your distance from the elites, and just be patient for your elite artifact zombie to spawn back in, as they will. So here we are. We're going to get him to spawn in right there. There's our Shock Mimic. Just about ready to... I was contemplating right there on popping insta-kill, if I'm being honest. Like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, maybe I should just do an insta-kill and get rid of him. And then I was like, you know what? Crowd control has spawned in again, but I was keeping an eye on my Shock Mimic, and I noticed his health was low here. So I just wanted to activate Ether Shroud and then get to shooting this artifact as quick as I could so that we could get through this one. I did not want to have to wait another round. So there we are. Awesome. We finished off our Shock Mimic, and the last one we are looking for now is going to be our Amalgam, and we are more than set. I have Insta-Kill. I have Idolize ready to go for the Amalgam. We're going to pick up our last max ammo of this stage of the boss fight. And then I'm just going to try and wait till I can get eyes on my Amalgam right there. Pop Idolize so that I know which one I am shooting. We're going to pop an insta-kill. I'm going to drop a charge shot on the Amalgam and then finish him off with the AMES-85 assault rifle. And just look at that health bar. Boom, gone. And then we just shred into the artifact and destroy it. And that is the second stage, second half of the boss fight completely done with this AMES-85. And I was not struggling much today using this. So amazing suggestion. Thank you so very much. Now the last phase of the boss fight is our make or break, do or die. You have to destroy the sentinel artifact at this stage, or it is a complete wipe and you fail and die. So this is definitely a moment to see how does this AMES-85 perform. We have an Ether Shroud ready to go, so as soon as they start taking damage, we can pop that. Oh, that health bar is moving. We are melting that artifact. That fire rate is huge. Let's pop Ether Shroud and lay into it. Yep, look at that health bar on the sentinel artifact. That is awesome. Even though it shoots 800 damage on the sentinel artifact, which is a little bit lower for numbers I've seen damage-wise on the sentinel artifact, this AMES-85 assault rifle is definitely something that is a viable option to be running inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and to be running inside of the Tombs boss fight. 100%, as we were able to complete that today flawlessly, which is awesome. So a truly amazing weapon suggestion. Thank you so very much. Now, like I do at the end of all of my videos, I'm going to be showing you the build that I put together today to run for the AMES-85. So if you want to work together as a community in the comment section to maybe suggest any build changes that you might feel could benefit us all, let's work together down below and do that. As well, don't forget to be subscribed, liking, and commenting on the videos, as at 7,000 subscribers, I am doing another giveaway just to show thank you for the unbelievable support all of you have shown my channel, as my channel doesn't exist without your support. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.